Yes, it's finally here. Today I, Stefan from Animative Space, where we create stylized art, will get to see my first print ever. Would you like to see how I did it? Well, let's take it back to day one. Can I, Stefan from Animative Space, where we create stylized art, sculpt this quickly? Let's see. The project. That's how we took this 3D cube and turned it into this 2D concept art. Wait. With all these prints around, why don't I create one? It would be dope to have a collection, or even just learn the process. What will I draw though? You know what? Let the idea lead you. It chose you to bring it to life. To start, let's draw a character. But not just any character, one with huge hands. The type of hands that can play with the world if needed. What if we make it a girl? A girl that looks similar to Miss Marvel when she transforms. That's a good idea. Instead of looking like Miss Marvel, I want her to have glasses. Why glasses? It'll help her to see the truth of the world with no visual impairedness. Isn't it mesmerizing how I had no idea what I'd be doing in the beginning, but suddenly all these ideas have grown to fruition? Yeah. Crazy when you think about it. Time and time again, I'm reminded that sometimes all you need to do is take the first step. Don't let fear conquer you. You can grow along the way, and with time you'll get there. Or if not, you'll stay where you are and lose time. The idea of perfection is a myth. What do you think though? Let me know in the comments. With the hands blocked out, let's lock in on the hair. I want to go more towards 4C type texture. This will allow me to capture the twists and turns that can be seen in every strand. Lastly, let's give her some headphones so she can block out any pressures that may come upon her. Because we all know there's a lot of pressures that life comes with, especially when we have limited time. That's it. That should be the focus of this piece. Let's focus on time. And we're back. So the initial sketch is done. Now we can focus on adding values, or what some would refer to as grayscales. By doing this, we can add color in a non-destructive way, meaning I can test primary colors at will and see what works. To begin grayscaling, we'll start with a blockout, using 3 different values of gray. One light, one dark, and a middle version of the light and dark. Next, just pretty much play the colors until you get it to look how you want it to look. A lot of this is just trial and error, like life. You may ask, why just 3 colors? Because it simplifies the process. Using too many colors, especially in the initial stages, can make the piece look muddy or very convoluted. And neither you or the person seeing the piece wants that. So far, the grayscaling process has been very satisfying. I'm definitely glad I took my time with this, as this may be the most essential part of the piece. Without this, I would not be able to communicate light and shadow effectively. It also wouldn't contrast as well either. With the grays blended, let's add a splash of color. There is now an added layer of depth, emotion, and vibrancy. This must be how Victor Frankenstein felt when he finally pulled the lever. With the color of the character now added, another area I needed to focus on was what will I do with the background or the world that my character is in. Then I remembered a couple of years ago we had a day where the sky changed into the most vibrant red colors I've ever seen. That's it, let's do that. To illustrate this perfectly, let's start with a red backdrop. Adding this backdrop definitely helps to build the character's presence. It also enforces that she's trying to escape or grab something that will help her escape. What could that be? What about a clock? A stopwatch? Nah, too modern. Pocket watch. A golden pocket watch makes sense, as it's an object steeped in history and has vintage charm. It symbolizes a period when time was not rushed through, but cherished and admired. Sounds amazing if you really think about it. For a dash of depth, let's sprinkle in some buildings into the background. Let's transform these structures, breaking them down to their very core, even down to the individual panes of glass. We want them to bear the markings of age, to reflect the wear and tear that comes with the passing of years. To the point it becomes a graveyard of memories where they can rest in peace. After taking a break from the piece and coming back, it looks more grounded. However, I'm still not getting the concept of time flying. Wait, time flying, the answer's right there. What flies? What likes to steal shiny objects? Like a pocket watch, a bird. Let's add a bird. With more thought put into this, instead of just any bird, I want one that symbolizes some sort of rebirth or transformation. There are birds out there that culturally, if you happen to see them physically or in a dream, it's a clear sign that change is coming. And that's what my character yearns most. What bird is this, you may ask? Well, it's a raven. A raven flying from the smoke, constantly striving to reach the heavens or to escape. Smoke has always been a conduit for sacrifice. What are you willing to offer for your dreams? Perhaps time. It could be giving yourself an hour daily just to create. By eventually putting in enough sweat equity, you may be able to become free of the chains of daily life. That's also a reason why I added this chain to the piece, as I felt something was holding my character back, and her being able to grab the clock and the chain would eventually free her. The chain is coming along nicely, but the wings and the background need a little bit of work, so let's focus on that. For the background, let's add some craft to show the difference between space and time as everything is breaking away in her world. And with that final stroke, the piece is completed. It's time for the final reveal. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and bye. Peace.